Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my current makeup routine and hair routine using my Revlon blow dryer brush. I'm also going to share my favorite makeup products with you guys that I've currently been using and loving, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like videos like this, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up so that I know it, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss any more videos from me. If you're new here, I am a girl mama to two little girls who are 3 and 1, and I share a lot of motherhood and lifestyle content here on this channel. So if you guys are into that, please don't forget to subscribe. And without further ado, we are going to get into today's video. So starting with my hair, I'm going to be using my Revlon blow dryer brush. I've been raving about this for a couple of weeks now, but I want to show you guys how I use it and the best way that I found to use it. It's super easy to use to give yourself kind of like a blowout kind of look. So first thing I'm gonna do is, my friend April, if you're watching this, she recommended to use dry shampoo before I do it. This is like day 3 hair that I'm on right now, so it's not freshly washed, so I was gonna use dry shampoo anyways. I just use the SGX NYC. I've been using this for years. It's like $7 at Target, and I'm gonna spray that through my hair just to give a little bit more volume as I blow dry my hair. And then I run my fingers through that, and then I do about 2 to 3 sections of hair. I have super thick hair though, so obviously do more or less as need be. This is a blow dryer and brush in one, so once I turn this on, it's going to be pretty loud. So before I go ahead and actually style it, I'm going to show you a tip that I kind of do to give me the most volume and biggest volume effect while using this brush. I take sections about 1 inch or 2 thick, and typically you would take the brush and run it downwards through your hair. But what I do, and I find gives me the most volume that I'm looking for, is taking it from the scalp and going upwards. And you guys will see once I turn this on the difference. I'll try and show you that you get from it, so it gives you more of a volumized look rather than it kind of laying flat, depending on what you're going for obviously. But I'm going to turn this on and I will show you guys. I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. Let's go. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. So that's the first layer of my hair done. You guys could kind of see in that last clip as I let the hair off the brush how volumized it was, especially towards the root, because we are starting from the root of the hair. I'm not really picky about the bottom layer of my hair, so I'm going to do the next 2 sections of my hair and you guys will kind of be able to see it better. This section is basically all the rest of my hair except this top portion of my hair. I like to leave that for last. This section up here is actually really important. I do something a little different with the top portion and the front pieces of my hair, so I will show you guys that. Another thing that I do want to say before I keep going is that when you're bringing your brush along your hair, you want to make sure that you are turning it inwards. Otherwise you're gonna have kind of like a flipped out kind of style, unless that's what you're going for. But most of the time when you get a blowout, it's kind of flipped under and really put together. So when you are bringing the brush up your hair, make sure you're turning it, especially at that bottom layer. And do you guys see what I mean by that volume when you let it off the brush? Obviously it relaxes a bit, but immediately when you let it off the brush, because we are starting from the root and bringing it up, it's just super volumized. Letting down the top layer, so I like to part my hair down the middle. We're pretty much going to do the same thing, but the pieces we're going to focus on the most that are really going to give you that blowout look are your front pieces. So what I like to do is take a section of my front hair kind of in a triangle in the front, brush it forward, and then what I'm gonna do is just take my blow dryer brush and run it the same way as I would on the rest of my hair, except I'm gonna pull it forward, and that's gonna really give you that blowout kind of flowy look. So when you take your hair back, it's kind of gonna be just like really flowy and smooth. So that's kind of how I finish up my hair and give that like effortless blowout look. Really like the way that makes those front pieces look, kind of gives them some volume. And that is it for the hair. I really like the way that it looks. I've been styling my hair like this a lot lately, so I just want to share with you guys how I've been doing it. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my hair too ever since I've been styling it this way. I will link the Revlon blow dryer brush in the description for you guys in case you want to check it out. It's actually super affordable. You can find it on like Amazon, Target, Walmart, and the price point is pretty good. Now moving on to the makeup portion, I'm going to show you guys how I kind of do my put together makeup look. So not my everyday makeup look, but if I'm going out with the kids or running to the grocery store, this is kind of something I would throw together. And I'm going to share my new favorite products with you guys. I've kind of switched up my makeup routine lately and I've been loving some new products. I want to share with you guys what I've been using on my skin and my face for my makeup. I'm just going to pull my hair back and get it out of the way. I already washed my face before this video, but I haven't moisturized yet. So the moisturizer that I've been using is the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. So this is also a primer, but I do still use a separate primer on top of this after I moisturize. So this is basically what I use as just my moisturizer for my skin. My skin has been doing really well actually lately. I've switched to using the Good Molecules skincare regimen and I have been loving it. It's working really well for my skin. I have really dry skin to begin with, so I've been incorporating a lot of hydration in my skin and it's working. So I just rub that in really quickly and then I do go in with my actual primer. I use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I got this a couple weeks ago and I've been liking it. I just put it on top of my moisturizer underneath my makeup just to keep my makeup in place, especially if you're a mom and you've got little hands touching your face. And then the first thing that I do for my makeup routine is my eyebrows. I focus a lot on my eyebrows because they are a very important feature of my face. I have very prominent eyebrows, very thick eyebrows, but I have been using some new brow products that I have been loving and I've gotten so many compliments on my eyebrows. Even my husband noticed the other day when I did a full face of makeup and he complimented my eyebrows and said they looked really good. So I feel like that's a good sign. So I only use 2 products on my eyebrows and then a regular spoolie brush, but this is the product that I feel like has been working really well for me and it's super affordable. It's the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. It's only $2, guys. I got this at Ulta for $2 and it works so well. It's basically a wax that keeps your eyebrows in place. It's just a clear kind of wax pen, but it works really well in keeping my eyebrow hairs in place. So I've been loving that. And then the other thing that I've switched to for my eyebrows is I've recently started filling my eyebrows in, which is something that I've never done because I feel like I have really thick brows and I didn't need it. But I've recently started doing it and I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Brunette. That's the color that I picked for me. It comes with a spoolie on one end, which I just use my own spoolie usually, and then it comes with a twistable brow crayon. First thing that I do is I apply the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Wax all over my eyebrows. I'm not a professional, so I'm not sure if this is exactly how you're supposed to do it, if you're supposed to use this first or last, but I use it first. Then I can comb my eyebrows in place and figure out the shape and the look of how I want it. So sorry if I'm looking in this mirror over here. I just comb my eyebrow hairs up and I will occasionally trim and tweeze them and stuff. Like I said, they're not very groomed right now, but I'm gonna make them look a little better. And then I go in with my NYX brow pencil. I'm gonna have to look in the mirror for this because I don't want to mess up. I just do little brow hair strokes throughout my eyebrow and I do a very light stroke. I don't like my eyebrows to look too dark or prominent because again, I already have dark prominent eyebrows. And then I do go in with the spoolie again, and since the wax is already on them, I don't need to like reapply or anything, and just kind of brush out the crayon strokes that I did just to make them again a little bit more blended in and again reshape my eyebrow shape. So that is pretty much all that I do. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer and then clean up under my brows, above my brows, and in the center. I've been using this product for a long time and I've shared it a bunch of times. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I really love it, and I've said before, it's kind of similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not a big fan of the Tarte Shape Tape, and also this is a lot more affordable, but I really do like this one. And then I am using the color Fair Warm. So I actually go in with a flat brush like this, and then I take a little bit on my brush. You really don't need too much of this. This does have really good coverage. And then I will start at the tail and just kind of define and carve out the shape of my eyebrow. And then I will do the same on the other side, just kind of go under, clean up, and make it look defined. And then I will go with the leftover product right above my eyebrows. Again, just defining, and then right in the center as well. And then I like to use a damp beauty sponge. So this one's actually from e.l.f. and I did already dampen it before I came to film this, so it is damp. And then if need be, you can go in one more time with your spoolie and just comb the hairs up. And I kind of look a little bit crazy now because of the concealer, so we're gonna fix that. And then I'm gonna go in with my new favorite CC cream that I've been using. I personally love really light coverage that kind of makes your skin look flawless but still like skin, and I have recently tried and hopped on the bandwagon of the IT CC cream, and I love it. I love the coverage of it. I am in the color Light, which I feel like is actually maybe a little too dark for my skin. I ordered this online. Once it blends out and I put blush and stuff on top, you can't even really tell. So I just basically take a little bit of this on the back of my hand. You really don't need a ton, so I will just go ahead and dot it all over my face. And then I'm gonna go in with my damn beauty blender and blend it all out. And you guys can see my skin honestly looks really flawless using this. I think it's a little harder even to tell on camera. But even in person, it doesn't cling to my dry patches, and I have really dry skin. All right, and then once that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with some other face products. I really like cream products, so I'm gonna be using a few cream products on my face that I really enjoy. So I recently switched to a cream blush. Again, since I have dry skin, creams work better for me because they don't make my skin super flaky or dry. So I've been using the ColourPop blush sticks, and this is in the color Invite Only. This is what the color looks like. It's a twist up, and I basically just apply this to the, not only the apples of my cheeks, but I kind of go back a little bit, and a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. So you really don't need too much of it. I just kind of dab it onto my skin, and again, go in with my beauty blender and really blend that in. It's super pigmented. And I actually like taking a little bit of blush on the bridge of my nose. I think it kind of gives like a, I don't know, sunburn effect, and I really like the way that it looks, really natural. So I just take the tiniest dab and blend that right into the bridge of my nose and kind of connect it with the cheeks. And I also recently switched to a cream product for bronzer. I don't really do much contour or bronzer, honestly, but I do like adding a little bit of color back into my skin. So I have switched to the Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer in their cream bronzer, and this is in the color Toffee. I think they only have 2 colors, but warmer tones work better for my skin, so that's what I went with. And I put this on the temples of my forehead, and I also put the tiniest bit. And again, I'm not swiping or rubbing. I'm kind of just dabbing because it's super pigmented. And once again, we go in with our beauty blender and blend it. And a tip that I actually recently learned is blending upward into your blush. It just kind of seamlessly puts them together, and I don't know, I learned it from a makeup guru on TikTok. But basically lots of blending in my makeup routine because of all the cream products that I use, but I think it just gives a really natural look to it, and I like a more dewy look as well. And I kind of take this down this side of my face too and connect it in a C shape. For eyes, I usually keep it really simple, but I am gonna throw a little bit of color on my eyes just to bring some life back into them. And I'm using the ColourPop Nude Mood palette. I got this recently, and it just has the prettiest nude colors in there and some really pretty shimmers. So I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula fluffy brush. I'm first gonna go in with this color Bluffin' and just kind of give myself a base to work with all over my eyes and cover up any veins that I have. And then I'm actually gonna go in with the color Au Naturel. I'm probably butchering that. And I take the tiniest bit on my brush and put that in the crease, just again to bring some color and life back into my eyes and define the crease of my eye and my eye shape. And I'm very light-handed with this. I don't like it to be too dark. I like a very natural look, so that's what I'm going for here, and keeping it very neutral and simple on the eye. And then I'm going in with the teeniest bit of this darker color down here called Moody. I'm literally just gonna tap it and tap it off because I don't want too much, but I do want to define the outer edge of my eye and just deepen up that crease a little bit. So I'm gonna pop that on right there and then kind of blend it in with that crease color. I'm actually going to go in with a fluffier Physicians Formula eyeshadow brush and blend even further.
Oh, beautiful, Mom.
Oh, thank you. Give me a kiss. You want to say hi? Mom is filming a makeup routine.
Mommy, can I see?
Yep, you can sit. Here, let me finish up. And then I'm going to add some shimmer to my lid, so I'm going to take that center color right here, and I'm just going to put that all over my midway to my corner eye. And the last thing I'm going to do is just add some shimmer to my inner corner, so I'm using the color Wink Wink right here, just to lighten it up a bit. And then if I did get any excess eyeshadow under my eye, I like to go in with the lightest color again and just kind of clean it up, just to give it like a sharper edge. And then I don't do any sort of eyeliner or anything. I'm very minimal with my makeup, so I just like to go in with mascara, which is probably my favorite makeup product. I feel like mascara just completes an entire eye look. So I've recently been using the Buxom mascara. I'm kind of just trying it out. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of it, but I don't hate it also. It's definitely a lengthener and makes it a little bit more natural, but I really do like full and lengthened lashes, and for that I will go in with my Better Than Sex from Too Faced. I've been using that mascara for years and I love it, but just trying out something new, I'm gonna go in with this Buxom one, and this is the color Blackest Black. I actually only do my top lashes. I don't like bottom lash mascara because a lot of the times I'm rubbing my eyes or dealing with kids and I just find that it gets smudged, so I go in with just my top lashes. And the last thing I'm going to do to complete this look is finish off with some lips. I keep my lip very natural. I don't really wear lipstick a lot, but I do like going in with a gloss or some sort of chapstick, and I've recently been using the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the color Local Time, and I really like it. It's super light and not super thick, but it kind of gives you that gloss kind of look, but it is more of like an oil based lip gloss, so you're not going to have super thick or clumpy gloss. It's also a very light color and it almost matches my lips, but it just kind of gives me that sheen, so I really like this product. It's one of my favorites recently. And then the last step, just to finish off and set my makeup, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I just spray this right onto my face just to set my makeup and let it dry. And that is the finished makeup and hair. Again, super natural, but it just makes you look a little bit more put together, and those are some of my favorite products that I've been using recently. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. It was a little bit out of my usual content style, but it was super fun to film and I really enjoyed filming it, so give me a thumbs up and let me know if you liked it so that I know to film more videos like this. Everything that I used today will be linked down in the description for you guys if you guys want to try out any of the products that I shared. And that is going to be all for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching my current makeup routine and hair routine, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any more from me, and that's gonna be all. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!